Right, I just wanted to show you what it will look like when you have created your account. You will go to log in and you will use your username and password that you created. And this you will log in with on your app on your phone, your iPad, your Apple TV, your computer, wherever you're using this. So you will go to the workouts tab, and this will show you all the workouts A to Z. And the one that I think you should start with is this one here, A Little Obsessed. This was the first series. So here's the overview, 5 days, 30 minutes a day. Here's your workout list. So these are the actual videos. So you'll see here under details, it'll tell you what equipment is required for that workout, the time, and then when you hit play, it basically will start playing the video. That's probably will look a little bit different on your Apple TV. And then this is the thing I was telling you about. Weekly Obsession is what you watch at the end of the week, and that's kind of like your behind the scenes stuff and your recap and kind of like your instructions of like what to expect for the next week. Then if you go to this program materials tab, you will see a couple PDFs. So you have a calendar, which you can print out and stick on the fridge, which helps you keep track. Obviously, like this is just a 5-day program, so you don't really need that one. And then the tracker sheets, which again, for the first week, maybe you don't need these because you won't be repeating any of these workouts in the 80 days. You'll start a whole new set of workouts. Nutrition, you have here a little bit about the eating plan. It kind of just explains the portion control containers, like what the different colors mean, and it helps you calculate your target bracket that you need to be in. So all you need to do is weigh yourself, and then you do this calculation, and if you come up with a number that's somewhere in the range of these, you'll probably be one of these two, then it'll tell you like how many containers you need per day. So you'll fill up the green container 4 times, the purple one 2 times, etc., etc. It just kind of goes through what timed nutrition means. And here's your food lists. It tells you all the foods that go into those containers, which is really handy for grocery shopping. Here's all your free foods. Talks about supplements. You've got Shakeology already, so that actually counts as one red container because it's a protein. So take a look at that stuff. Let me know if you have any questions about it, because obviously I got like pretty involved. There's also a vegan eating plan if you wanted to do this. It's slightly different because of the macronutrient balance. So basically you would eat probably a little bit more veggies and a little bit more protein than you would. So essentially it's like more food, like more volume of food for the same amount of calories on a regular plan. So like what Andre does is he will eat the vegan plan, but then when it comes to his reds, he'll include like fish and shrimp and stuff because he still likes to eat that kind of stuff. So you can kind of like modify it and make it your own. So those are the 2 nutrition plans. And then your music playlist is here. There's 2 Spotify playlists that you can use. So when you go back to the workouts tab, you'll see that there's like the 80-day obsession program, and you'll see under workout list it has phases. So phase 1, 2, 3, and then the days, and then peak week is kind of like the last week, which I can tell you about that once you get into it. But in each phase, you've got day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, blah, blah, blah. And if I remember correctly, the weekly obsession, okay, so when you get to the end of week 1, you would watch week 1 weekly obsession. And then after week 2, you watch this one. And these were so awesome to watch. Like they really helped me with this program. So I highly recommend doing that. There's some other little videos here that are helpful, like quick start tips, eating plan tips, just for like getting started, which I highly recommend watching before you start this program. So like what I would do is I would watch all the videos like on the Sunday if I plan on starting on the Monday. And then under program materials here, you've got your starter guide, your nutrition guide, your calendar, and your tracking sheets. So I did print out these tracking sheets for the different phases because I felt like they really helped me. It's also a Q&A section and some music playlists for all the workouts. Another thing I wanted to quickly show you was if you go back to the workouts tab, and then there's a nutrition tab. Under nutrition, there is a cooking channel. So this cooking channel here, Fixate, is the trainer from 80 Day Obsession and her brother. Actually, there's a whole recipe book. So if you go to resources, you can open up this PDF and there's like a whole bunch of recipes that are container specific. So it'll tell you like how many containers and how many servings. If you go to the videos, they actually show you like how to make all the food, which is awesome. So like there's a whole 80 Day Obsession friendly recipes section. So you can go in here and you can watch the video of whatever you want to make. It's like 5 minutes, and then you can download like the PDF version of the recipe as well. So that's really helpful. But even more helpful for me was Containers 101, which explains exactly how to use the containers. Meal prep, there's a couple different ways to do it, and then it also talks about like kind of cleaning out your pantry or what you need to add to your pantry to kind of like set yourself up for success. So anyway, that is Beachbody on Demand, and I'm looking at it on my computer right now, so I can download all the PDFs that I want and all that stuff as well. Probably looks a little bit different on Apple TV.